Welcome in. I'm Drew Martin, and we are doing a betting update on the Mayweather-McGregor fight for Saturday night from an offshore perspective. We have Dave Mason from BetOnline.ag with us. Dave, how you doing today, bud?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing good. Excited for Saturday night. I know you guys are busy. Thanks for taking the time. You can follow Dave on Twitter at Dave Mason, BOL. Dave, so word on the street is most of the books are taking the betting action more so on Conor McGregor, but the money-wise is more on Mayweather. Is that true for BetOnline as well?
More or less, but yeah, the public is definitely on McGregor, although that number's come down. I think the last time we spoke, probably about 89% of the bets were on McGregor. I know it was that for a while. It was 80, it stuck. I was like on 89% for like a month and a half. But as the odds started coming down, right now we're at about 83% of the bets are on McGregor. As far as money, yeah, that's close to 50-50. But when you work out the odds, that still means you're going to be exposed to McGregor. Say there's $100 on each guy, but you're paying out plus 400 on one side. That's going to be, a $300 difference between McGregor and Mayweather. So yeah, as far as money's concerned, a little bit more money on Mayweather because, they're risking a lot more. But when you factor in those underdog odds, they pay out still big on McGregor. Yeah, we're still buried on McGregor.
Yeah, that makes sense. And if you're more of a new beginner, that means money-wise it's about the same, but exposure, BetOnline has to pay out about 4-1 towards Conor McGregor. So I'm guessing I'm not guessing, you're definitely rooting for Mayweather in that one, Dave. What about percent of total handle for BetOnline? Do you think it's, more than 50% of the betting action has already happened, or would you say more than 50% is about to happen before the fight night?
That's a tough one. I'd say probably we're at 50-50. We still have 2 days left, but it's the two biggest days. It's a lot of those late guys who, really don't care about getting in early. It's no different than a football game or anything. So much action just comes in right before kickoff, a few hours before kickoff. It's going to be the same here. But these odds have been up so early, and this event got bet early more than any kind of event I've ever seen. You put those odds up outside of the Super Bowl, I guess, but you put those odds up. We post odds on football, basketball, baseball, whatever earlier than anybody, but you don't get a lot of early action when we post those odds. You get some, but it's not a bevy of action. But people have been betting this straight on forward for the last few months. For whenever we put those odds up, every day people are betting and those numbers are rising. So I would say 50-50 about. I'd say there's probably about 50% of the action yet to come in today, tomorrow, and Saturday.
And where do you think this line ends up at the start of the fight? Where do you think it closes at?
Oh, man, last time you asked me this question, you said, well, the lowest is going to go, and I said minus 550, and it went to minus 450. So it's tough, man. It's tough to gauge this because it's such a unique event that, the true odds should be like minus 2,000, but everybody's betting Conor, so the numbers are going down, down, down. Now they're going back up a little bit. We're at minus 450. Went all the way down to minus 450 the other day. Now we're back up to minus 500 because some of the sharps are starting to bite. I'm going to go back to that minus 550 prediction of a few weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, whenever it was. So that's my guess, minus 550. But it could go higher. It could go lower if the public's still pounding McGregor. Basically, we have a number in mind what our exposure we feel comfortable with. And we already hit that number. It's come down a little bit as we've reduced the odds and we've got more Mayweather buyback. But if this 50% of bettors yet to come in and they're all pounding McGregor, all these late recreational bettors, I mean that number is going to go above that exposure we feel comfortable with again, and the number will go back down. So who knows, man? Or if the sharps are pounding the heck out of Mayweather late, then the odds are going to go up more, because minus 600, maybe even minus 700. I'm not sure. My over-under is minus 550.
Okay. Yeah, no, I wasn't going to bring that up before because I know it's such a tough thing for you to answer, Dave. But no, it's just interesting to see, maybe the low buying point on Mayweather has already passed. Do you think so?
I think so. I can't see it going back down to that 450 and under range, not with us. But I could be wrong. I can't see it though. I mean, I know those sharps are have been waiting on that Mayweather price. And I know they started biting on Tuesday, and it's been going up ever since, a little by little. I can't see it getting back down to minus 450 and below. I just can't. It's too much of a bargain for those guys that are going to bet five figures and rebet it and rebet it and rebet it. So.
And what about prop liabilities? I know BetOnline.ag is arguably the best in the business with these props. You got a lot of really funny ones out there that you can bet. Do you have any liabilities as far as exposure on some of these props you're putting out?
Yes, we do. You know, the biggest exposure, the most popular ways to bet props for boxing matches are always the method of victory. McGregor wins by KO, McGregor wins by decision, etc. Or the rounds, you call the round, Mayweather in the first, Mayweather in the second, on up. Our biggest exposure there is McGregor wins in round one. And our exposure there, it's right now it's plus 2,000. It opened at plus 5,000, I believe. And our exposure is massive. Basically, if this happens, if McGregor wins in round one, our payout on this prop, our loss on this prop, will be bigger than any MLB game this year by far. So that tells you how much people are betting not only this one little prop, but McGregor itself. Anything with McGregor next to his name, it's in red. I mean, all those rounds, I think out of the 12 rounds, I think we're in the red on 9 of them, I believe. And just it's anything McGregor related, or it's a loss. Anything Mayweather related, it's a win.
I've heard that McGregor's going to come out swinging. So if he lands a lucky punch, that could be bad for BetOnline there, Dave. I don't know.
Well, yeah, well, of course, but the most lopsided prop we have is McGregor said he'd win within 4 rounds. So we have will he win within 4 rounds? The yes is plus 600, and 96% of the bets are on the yes, and only 4% are on the no. At minus 1,000. We did take a sharp bet on the no at minus 1,000 though. But yeah, that's percentage wise, that's the most lopsided bet. Yeah, of course McGregor can catch him, but can he? Canelo couldn't hit him. Pacquiao couldn't hit him. How's this guy with a 0-0 record boxing gonna hit him? That's the way I feel, but I'm always wrong, so who knows?
No, I'm in agreement with you on that, Dave. What about some of these other props? Like I see Justin Bieber's name up there. And don't you have like Donald Trump number of tweets or something like that?
Yeah, we got all sorts of stuff. The Justin Bieber one. Well, we had will he walk out with Mayweather because he always has, and the rumors are, and they're he's going to church now, and he's a good Christian boy or something. I don't know. And the rumors were that he wasn't going to walk out with them. So we opened the no at minus 300, and then we kept moving it up. And then a sharp hit at minus 375, and we kept on moving up, and he was betting it right up to minus 550. So we closed that prop. Once a sharp's betting that like that, he knows something. So we closed that prop, but just in case he does walk out, we have will he wear sunglasses? Will he have a hat on? Will he carry one of Mayweather's belts, etc.? So, yeah, Donald Trump. I mean, anything related to Donald Trump is going to get bets. So we have, over under tweets on fight day. I think we have it over under 6.5, over minus 150. And I'm going to put up another one, I think, which will be more Donald Trump tweets with a number of rounds in the fight. So I think that will get some good action.
Yeah, I love that, man. And one that I bet personally, Dave, I wanted to ask you about is number of pay-per-view buys over 5 million. What kind of betting action are you getting on that? And what do you think of that prop? Do you think it goes over or under?
Would you bet the over?
I took the over. I just think that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I mean that's how it's getting bet. We got like 67% of the bets I believe are on the over. Last time I checked. So yeah, the over 5 million is now minus 150. I think that's the way to bet it. So yeah, I mean that just tells you how much money is in this fight, and that also tells you how many people are betting this fight, how many people are going to be watching this, and they want some action on it. That's why this is outside the Super Bowl, probably will be the second biggest bet event of 2017 at BetOnline.ag.
Yeah, BetOnline.ag doing big things in the industry. And what about limits, Dave? Will the limit size that you'll take go up on fight night on Saturday?
Yeah, we're up to $5,000 right now, and that is, if you're betting McGregor, you risk $5,000. You can risk up to $5,000, or if you're betting Mayweather, it's to win $5,000. Yeah, we might go up some more. I'm going to talk to the head trader later on today. So tomorrow, fight day, we'll probably bump it up again, maybe to $10,000.
Okay. And is there anything else? I know you're busy. Is there anything else you want the watchers to know about what's going on there at betonline.ag?
Oh man, we got all sorts of good stuff. As we know, football's starting this weekend as well, college football, but the big start is the week after, and then NFL. So it's busy season. So with that, we have a bunch of bonuses. We have a welcome bonus. We have a good reload bonus. We have a Bitcoin bonus. If you want a bonus, we got one for you. So the welcome bonus, if you don't have a BetOnline account, head over to betonline.ag and use the promo code NEW 2,500 for a 50% welcome bonus, up to $2,500 worth of free plays. If you never use Bitcoin, you can use 100%. You can get 100% Bitcoin bonus. Use promo code BTC 2017 for 100% Bitcoin bonus. And all those terms and conditions can be found at betonline.ag/promotions.
All right, Dave. Yeah, we know you're busy there at betonline.ag. He's Dave Mason. Find him on Twitter at Dave Mason, BOL. Dave, we appreciate you taking the time. Thanks, man.
Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.
All right, Dave. Hey guys, appreciate you watching the Dave Mason interview. We want to also remind you about the exclusive offers for SBR watchers with BetOnline. BetOnline's one of the best sports books in the industry. They're first to market in football, which really helps out sports bettors getting on the early lines. If you're looking to open up an account with BetOnline, we have an exclusive offer using the code DREWBET. It will give you a 75% bonus up to $2,500. And also, if you have a BetOnline account already, if you type in the code DREW55, that will give you a 55% bonus up to $1,000 reload in your BetOnline account. That's one of the best bonus offers in the industry for reloads. So make sure to check that out at betonline.ag.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.